Hi, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, April 6th, and I hope you had a nice spring break and you got to just enjoy some relaxing time and that you maybe did some reading, I hope. We're going to do grammar, and we're learning something new this week, and I love when we can work on something new. What you need is this page. Oops. This page that has this on the back. And I'm going to talk about this too, which hopefully you have. Okay? First, though, I'm going to read a book. And it is called Hairy, Scary, Ordinary, What is an Adjective? Because that's what we're going to talk about. We are going to be learning about adjectives. We have talked about nouns. I hope you remember person, place, or thing. We've talked about verbs, which are action words. Now adjectives. Hairy, Scary, Ordinary, What is an Adjective? By Brian P. Cleary and illustrated by Jenya Prosmitsky. Adjectives are words like hairy, scary, cool, and ordinary. They describe like tan and tall, fun, frisky, smooth, and small. They tell us things are orange or green, hot or cold or in between, leaky, squeaky, ancient, new, easy, breezy, broken, blue. If you ever get on Epic on your iPad, this book I think is probably in there too. Adjectives help tell us more, like narrow, street, or favorite, store, hilly, chilly, fast and fun, undercooked and overdone. They tell us of an old black boot, a rainy day, a wrinkled suit, a silly teacher, giant hair, a large cow at the local fair. Kickballs that are red and rubber, spots clean fur each time you scrub her. Cold, dark mornings, hot pink shades, young girls drinking lemonades. They tell us if root beer is flat or fizzy, and if your street is quiet or busy, that treats are yummy, shakes are thick, and if your tummy's calm or sick. They're colorful like mauve and puce. They help explain like lean and loose, baggy, saggy, stretchy, strong, much too short or way too long. Adjectives are words like flashy, vibrant, bright, and somewhat trashy, frilly, silly, polka-dotted, single-looped, or double-knotted. Words like spunky, rather clunky, priceless, nice, or downright junky, speedy, spoiled, spiffy, spare, thrifty, nifty, bronze, and bare. They modify nouns in ways that tell us if someone's sincere, delighted, or jealous. If jackets are herringbone, pinstriped, or plaid. If babies are crabby, excited, or glad. They tell us that shows are, I'm not going to say that word, or funny, of books that are stuffy, amazing, or punny, of looks that are frightening, dogs that are stray, of coffee that's black in a cup that is gray. Adjectives help us describe when we're tired, or say we're grumpy, or when we are wired. Without them, we couldn't tell Mom how we feel, like hungry or hurting or ready to squeal. Lopsided, one-sided, ball games that bore us, the sweet, gentle sounds that descend from the chorus, mighty blue oceans and tiny red rings. Adjectives tell us all of these things. So, what is an adjective? Do you know? Okay. So, adjectives tell us more about nouns. They are describing words. Okay, so they tell us which one like that one, this one, okay? They tell us how many. So number words are adjectives. They tell us what color. So color words are adjectives. They tell us which one, how many. They tell us like what, I mean, that kind of goes with what color, but what things look like. Sizes. Big, something small, something giant, okay? And they tell us too, like, so what things look like could also be they pretty or lumpy or soft, and maybe even what things taste like: yummy, sweet, salty, okay, all sorts of words. It's telling us more about nouns. They're describing more about nouns. Okay, so now we're going to work on your paper. This paper first. I'm going to scoot this over to the smart board, which I didn't quite have on yet, I guess. Okay. So, circle the word adjective and underline what it says. An adjective is a word that tells more about a noun. And we remember what a noun is. A noun names a person, place, or thing. So, I looked at the pretty flowers. Flowers is a noun. I want you to circle it like this. We could have said, I looked at the flowers. That makes sense. I looked at the flowers, but now we're adding this adjective, this describing word. I looked at the pretty flowers. So now we know more about the flowers. It's describing. Okay. So we are going to circle the adjective and underline the noun that it tells about. Okay, the first one they did. Rough is a shaggy dog. So dog was the noun. Remember, person, place, or thing. Shaggy is the adjective. It's telling us what the dog looks like. Shaggy, right? All right, number 2. Michael is wearing blue shorts. Okay, we know Michael is a noun, but we're talking about shorts. So we're going to underline the word shorts. And what is the adjective? Blue. It makes sense to say Michael is wearing shorts. That makes sense, but now we know more of what his shorts look like. They're blue. So adjective helps us picture it in our head more about the noun. I ate a sweet apple for a snack. So we're thinking about the word apple. And what's the adjective? Sweet. Sweet apple. Again, I ate it would be an apple for a snack. That makes sense, but now we know we can really picture that sweet. Give that adjective helps us. Kim likes her warm coat. So coat is the noun. And what kind of coat? A warm coat. I'm kind of picturing like fuzzy inside. That would make it warm. We flew our kite on a windy day. Day is the noun. And what kind of day? A windy day. Now we can really picture. I'm picturing things blowing around and people's hair blowing around and those kites really being able to stay up in the sky. So, windy day. So, adjectives tell us more about the noun, describing the noun. All right, turn your paper over. I actually don't have an extra one of these, so we'll try our best here. You need a gray crayon and a yellow crayon. So you'll really have to listen because I'm not actually going to be doing this one. So we're going to color adjectives gray and not adjectives yellow. Okay, gray and yellow. So we're thinking about, I'm going to turn this off. Person, place, or thing are nouns. So we're thinking we're not going to be coloring person, place, or thing gray. We're coloring describing words gray. So the first one, furry. It's an adjective, so you're going to color furry gray. Coloring this one gray. We'll go across. Car. That doesn't describe anything, so it's going to be yellow. So it should be gray, then yellow. The next one, shiny. Adjective. So you're coloring it gray. So it's a pattern so far. Gray, yellow, gray. Round. That was our word from a couple weeks ago. Round. Round is describing. I can picture what it looks like. Round. It was a round cake that we talked about a couple weeks ago. Round. So it's gray. Round is an adjective. Sharp. Adjective. So it should be gray. Walk. Walk is a verb. So it's yellow. Yellow. So gray, yellow, gray. Gray, gray, yellow. Pig. Pig is a thing. It's not an adjective, so it should be yellow. Blue. It's a color word, but we're going to color it gray. We're coloring the color word blue-gray. So that should be gray. Stinky. Gray, that's an adjective. And the last one, run. Run is a verb, so it's going to be yellow. So I'll say them again. Check your, because I maybe went kind of fast at the bottom. Gray, yellow, gray, 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 yellow, yellow, gray, gray, yellow. I hope you got that. Just rewind it if you didn't. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is, this is kind of something that you're going to do on your own this week. And that's what we're doing here. It's just when they have time, they're going to work on this book. Okay. So, you have this book. We're not cutting it out. We're going to leave it just like this. Okay, because this saved paper. I was going to use a lot of paper if we did it the way they wanted us to do. So, it says here to remind us what is a noun. Well, write your name here, or maybe your teacher already did. A noun is a word that names a person, place, or thing. Examples: dog, boy, school, teacher, pencil. What is a verb? A verb is a word that shows action. So examples: run, jump, play, eat, swim, read, write. Those we've talked about before. Nouns we talked about maybe October. Okay? I can't remember verbs. Maybe November, December. What is an adjective? So that's the new thing for us this week. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. Examples: big, small, fluffy, cold, yellow. Okay, so now you're going to open it, and using this, you are going to glue the three pictures that are nouns here, and then you're going to write a sentence with one of those words. At the bottom, you have the words, and you are going to glue all the words that are nouns here. Okay? So you're gluing the pictures of the nouns here, the words of the nouns here. This one, pictures of the verbs here, writing a sentence, and then the words from the bottom of this page that are verbs, you're gluing at the bottom. And then same with the adjectives. You're gluing the pictures from the top, three pictures that are saying the adjectives. You're gluing the three pictures, and then you're writing a sentence, and then you're gluing the words that are the adjectives. So, we'll just read through these words: broken, school, painting, walking, fluffy, cupcake, scientist, loud, cooking. So, what you could do, let's say you're going to work on grammar tomorrow, then you could watch this part of the video again. Okay, because there isn't really grammar to work on tomorrow. There won't be a grammar video because there's no grammar. Museum, dance, dirty, walk, doctor, open, round, little, library, happy, yell, book, write, bank, purple, open, mother, soft. Okay, I bet you can read most of those words anyway. Okay, so adjectives, describing nouns. They tell us how many, which one, what kind, what color, what things taste like, what things look like, what things sound like. That was one we didn't talk about. Noisy. The noisy truck I can hear outside right now. Or the noisy bell, the loud bell just rang. The noisy bell just rang. Okay. And we will talk about adjectives again on Thursday. All right. Bye.